All right, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I am back with another quick forecast. As you can see here from our Clearwater Beach camera, there is not really much going on outside. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on later on this weekend. I know it's going to be a busy weekend, Mother's Day. A lot of people may be in town. I can say for, I think, half of your weekend, you should be able to get outside and avoid some of those showers, but we have some rain on the way. So we're going to talk about that and more in your full forecast. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will hopefully be able to answer those questions. If you have any comments or concerns, drop them down in the comment section below. And hopefully I'll be able to answer those too. Let me know where you're watching from. If you can hear me clearly, give me a thumbs up. And we'll get started with the forecast. But yeah, this is the look from Clearwater Beach. It is another gorgeous, gorgeous day. Here's another shot of that. Lovely, barely a cloud in sight. We can thank high pressure for that. Obviously, it has really been in control of our forecast, which makes for sunny days as blocks out the rain, right? Blocks out that rain. When we have sinking air, it tends to compress and heats up. So that's why today was nice and toasty with afternoon highs. I believe most areas at least hit 90. We had an ambitious high today of 93. Not exactly sure if Tampa hit that. But they very well could have. It definitely felt like 93 when I was outside a little earlier on today. But our current temperatures, or most of us, are still in those low 90s, but with a bit of a sea breeze coming off of the Gulf, it is feeling way more comfortable, like in Clearwater, St. Pete, 86 degrees. So still in the 80s as you get in from northern Pinellas County all the way down into our southern coastal counties like Sarasota and Manatee County. So it does feel very, very good at the coast. Inland spots though, still toasty. And with the lack of rain, of course, that means a little bit more heat, so we don't really have that rain cooling us off. But there are a couple of showers out there. We had a 10% chance for rain today. That played out pretty well. You can see here in our satellite and radar where there's just a couple of showers trying to meet along that sea breeze there. We just don't have enough moisture in the atmosphere to help support those showers, especially in those higher levels. It's very, very dry up there. So that's why we don't have a lot of rain today. There was a little shower forming along eastern Citrus County. I'm actually going to zoom into that. But you can see it just didn't even last for long. Not a lot of support for that shower. Same for these little showers popping up in inland Hillsborough, also inland Manatee County, just south of DROUGHT. Yeah, it's gonna come up for a little bit and then fall apart very, very quickly. So that's the nature of today's rain. Not a lot of it. And compared to the rest of the country, there is a potent storm system moving across the if we can get this loaded here. There's a potent storm system moving across the Midwest, and that's bringing us a bit of severe weather to areas like Arkansas, Louisiana. Some tornado warnings were in effect, and damaging winds as well. We are staying out of that, at least for now. Now, as we get into the weekend, this front will eventually make its way here, push into the states, and that'll bring us our own round of showers. But let me tell you, our severe weather threat is not nearly like what we're seeing today across some parts of the Midwest and even parts of Texas, the South, I guess you can call it. Hey, Nancy from Highlands. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of places still need the rain. Exactly. We're actually still in a drought. I'm actually going to show you guys this. It's crazy because we had some good rain over the last few days. Some really drenching rain. We thought maybe some drought busting rain. Clearly we're not seeing a type of drought that the West Coast is seeing. West of the Rockies, definitely a lot drier. But check that out. We're still here. We're still in a moderate drought throughout much of our southern counties. That includes Manatee, Sarasota, Hardy, DeSoto, and Highlands County. And just along I-4 and north, we're out of it. But I guess we can still use the rain, even though we got a good bit of it. Even like in Sarasota. Got some rain, but they're still a little bit below average, I believe. I think we ended April still below, slightly below, I think throughout the year, rather. Slightly below average with the rain. So we could definitely use it. Even the southern tip of Sarasota County still in a severe drought. So the rain is definitely warranted. However, we are getting into rainy season, so we have only a couple more weeks to go until we are officially in rainy season, and that will help to, of course, bring a lot more drought-busting rain here. We'll probably see showers almost every single day as we head into the summertime, which is very typical of Florida. Speaking of rain, let's talk about what's ahead this weekend. Hi, Barbara from Minnesota. Hey, it's a little cooler up there, huh? But thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. So here's a look at what's ahead this weekend. So we have that frontal system continuing to push across the United States. This will push in a few showers as we get into the start of our Saturday morning. Now these models here, they're kind of going back and forth with how much rain we could really see as we get into Saturday and also lingering into Sunday. But for now, just keep in mind that your Saturday will be cloudier than today and also your Friday. So the clouds thicken up, it'll be a little gray, unfortunately. And those showers will start to push into the Nature Coast kind of earlier on in the morning here. It looks to be light showers at first, and then we can get a few storms firing up as, let's skip all the way ahead. Then we can get a few storms firing up as we get into the peak heat of the day. You can see these storms are very periodic, moving in throughout the day, so this is not going to be a washout of a Saturday for you. I still think you can be able to get outside, but if you have any outside plans, just keep your eye on the radar and keep an umbrella close to you because it can rain. It can rain rather quickly. Your conditions can change rather quickly as we head into Saturday. So even though it's not going to be a complete washout at this point, that's what it's looking like. Not a complete washout, but you just have to be weather aware getting into Saturday. And Sunday morning, that's where we're going to see the rain kind of still stick around, just some light showers, very light showers, sprinkles even. That's that last round, and most of it looks to arrive overnight. So as you're waking up, possibly heading to church, or I don't know, grabbing your mom so you can have to spend a day with your mom in the morning time, I'm thinking really around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, any of this light lingering rain will push out of here. That moisture is going to start to decline, move out of the area, and that will set us up for looking like a fabulous feeling Mother's Day afternoon and evening as drier air starts to make its way into the state. And of course, that's going to bring very comfortable conditions back here as we get into the start of next week. So the rain is not going to last the entire weekend. Should not impact your Mother's Day really that much, if at all. I'm thinking your Sunday looks to be mostly dry, about a 20% chance for rain, but your Saturday, kind of dicey. We have a 60% chance for rain on Saturday, but by Sunday afternoon and evening, this is what happens. You can see those greens there that indicates the moisture pooling ahead of the front. So that's why we're going to see a bit more rain activity. We have more moisture, instability enforcing with that front moving in by Saturday morning and through the afternoon. But you see these reds here pooling in. That's what we like to see. That's the drier air that's going to set us up for a little less humid conditions as we head into Monday and Tuesday, even later that day on Sunday rather. So it's going to feel pretty good. Still maybe a bit breezy as we head into Sunday morning, but it's looking better as we head into the start of next week. And you see these reds stick around. That indicates the drier air in the atmosphere isn't really going to go anywhere throughout the first part of the week. And then by the end of the week, we should get a little bit more moisture pooling in here. That can also be indicated by the dew points. You can see that nice dew point drop. I like to call it a dew point roller coaster. It goes up and then it goes down. And even though this time of year we're not really getting a huge drop in temperatures with our cold fronts, the drier air does bring a bit of relief with the humidity. So it looks like we'll have dew points in the 40s, potentially, well, some 40s in some spots. Overall 50s. I'm looking at that 40 right there on Thursday. That just changed. That just threw me off. But expect dew points in the 50s. Of course, that's very comfortable. Comparatively speaking, the dew points today, lower 70s, upper 60s. And that is oppressive and uncomfortable for most of us in the state, especially coupled with temperatures in the low 90s. It feels like a summer day out there. Sticky, humid, muggy, whatever you like to call it. But as we get into next week, lower humidity, lower dew points. It's going to feel great. Let's see. Barbara said yes. Andrew, also yes. A lot of yeses. I like to hear yeses. Hopefully those are yeses, rejoicing yeses about the forecast for next week. So a bit of, I guess you can say, two sides of the coin this weekend, sort of. Um, no drastic change in temperatures. And even as we get into next week, there's not really going to be any drastic changes because you see temperatures stay nice and toasty, low 90s Monday, possibly through Wednesday too. I'm not expecting those temperatures to really drop too much, but we can get a bit more rain in here by Saturday. Still at a 60% chance, that's scattered. So I'm not expecting your Saturday to be completely just washed out, but just be weather aware as you get into your morning and afternoons. Unfortunately, yeah, maybe some showers in your morning. A lot of people like to head out on your Saturday mornings, go to the farmer's market, go for a run, all that type of stuff. But just keep our eye on the radar so you don't run into any surprises out there. Overall, that's it. Our forecast is very quiet for now. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But as Nancy said, we need rain, and we do need it. I'm not too concerned about the drought, though, because we are getting into that season where we're going to see way more rain. Even last weekend, even though it was just for the afternoon and through the early part of your evening, we got a good bit of rain across the area, and it did help a little bit, but clearly it didn't help that much with our drought conditions and how much rain we should be receiving. We ended April in Tampa, at least in a Tampa sensor, above average with rainfall. So that was nice. But Tampa's not in the drought, so it's really our southern counties that we really need to focus on, hopefully over the next few weeks, and hopefully they get a little more rain in there. But this week is not looking too showery, not that much. I'm over here trying to find my graphic. There we go. There's somebody talking. All right, so that's it for me. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your Cinco de Mayo. I don't see a lot of questions on here. So I don't see many questions, which means that everybody knows what's going on with the forecast, and that's fine. So yeah, it's a gorgeous day. That's your live look around town. A couple of clouds in Polk County, but that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Cinco de Mayo. I will be here tomorrow with your forecast. I'm telling you, it's more of the same tomorrow. A couple of showers may pop up in our inland spots, but it will still be a pretty dry day. Great day to head out to the beach. Maybe take Friday off and just spend it at the beach. Why not? And then we will be seeing some wetter and grayer weather, at least for some parts of the day on Saturday. All right. Let's see if there's anything else I could end on. I'll just end on this for now, since it's pretty. And I will talk to you all another time. Bye.